Oh, give me a moment, everybody. Of course, I start and now somebody calls. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hey. Sorry about that. I thought it was somebody important about the podcast, but no. Okay. So here we go, everybody. My name is Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. We're bringing you information today about this wonderful event. I'm making holy water, my special water as we speak for my special high frequency spray. Then I'm going to double that. I'm going to put that same vat out to catch the solar eclipse as well. So this is a very interesting month. It is a high energy month. It is a big, big month of transformation. And if you're feeling it, a friend of mine sent me some information today that the Schumann resonance is off the charts today. So something big is about to happen. So hold on to your hats if people are extra edgy, extra sensitive, or really not paying attention. It's like they're somewhere else in their head instead of where they should be because there's so many multiple dimensional things going on right now. So just to let you know, there's some very, very, very interesting energies going on right now. And so this is our full moon plus a total lunar eclipse. This is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and go over that. And then I'm going to provide you with information if you can actually zero in and you want to see this somehow. We're also going to be doing about this moon that occurs between February 19th and March 20th is in Virgo. So this is also a Virgo moon and it's also a blood moon. So there is like so many different things going on with the energy and the moons right now. So I am going to go ahead and read you some of the lore, some of the things that are going on. Let's see. I believe you can hear me when I'm doing my looking up the stuff. So the meaning of March's eclipse. It's while spring vibes are strongly associated with growth and rebirth, the spiritual meaning of this lunar eclipse is more about the process of purging away the old or letting go of what no longer is working in your life, what no longer serves your highest good. Do you feel like you're running in one spot? And do you know if just a few things were moved out of your way or if your life was tweaked a little differently, things would start going a little differently? Well, that is your sign that it is time to make that change, make that shift, do whatever's in your power to make those nasty little things that are in your way get out of your way and out of your life because they are indeed stopping you from achieving the happiness, the creativity, the life or new life it is that you deserve, that you've been looking for. We are switching from a time of emotional upheaval, although because Virgo moon is leaving. Virgo is a very sensitive, but it's also very tidying. Trying to get your house in order, trying to get your life in order, trying to get organized. All these things are going on with this moon right now. So let's see. You're gonna must take the necessary steps if you want to make room for new things to take root. So it's no longer, well, maybe next time. I'm telling you, we are going to a place in the world right now that if you do not do it now, you may not get another chance. So I don't want to block your chances, but if it means that much to you, there's so many people that are being motivated right now. I just got to tell you, every person, all my friends I've been talking to, I'm telling them I do a protected device class, but it doesn't even near cover what's like about to come and how much and how important it really is to protect your energy, yourself, your plans for your life. Sometimes it's best just not to let certain people know what's going on because they might try to throw monkey wrenches in because there's people out there really do not want to see you have what they don't have, they weren't able to achieve. Even if it was totally their own fault, they didn't achieve anything. Doesn't matter. People are just jealous. It's human nature. So what it is that you had to, sometimes you're better off just keeping things to yourself if that's what it takes to move forward. And on the other hand, sometimes you have to enlist people to help you. You can't just sit there. Sometimes you simply, it will go better if you invite other people. And there's also power in numbers, and especially power in 3. So keep that in your mind. But I'm writing a protection device book. So all the protection devices, from plants to herbs to the baths, and actual recipes, how to make certain things, like how to make holy water, how to make black salt. This book is going to be complete, and it's going to definitely be a must-have, and especially where we're going. So keep your eyes open. I'm working on it. I hope to have it finished by the end of this month, and it's going to be awesome. Rocks. It rocks. All right, so let's go on to more meanings of this moon. So what emotions do you get from a full moon and a lunar eclipse? You might notice yourself feeling more sensitive, introspective, or even restless during this time. And yeah, it is. It's as if the moon glow shines light on what we've kept hidden, urging us to confront and release anything that's been holding us back. Adding this to lunar magic is the partial eclipse, but you can add. Now's the time to do rituals. I got it all laid out here, so I'm going to explain rituals that just go with the normal Virgo moon, no less, amplifying anything else you'd like to do for the lunar eclipse. So let's see. What are these? It says, what are the signs are affected by the lunar eclipse? I guess there's more. And it says the first total lunar eclipse of 2025 will be on March 14th and will affect various zodiac signs differently, ranging from auspicious effects for Aries, Gemini, and Libra to negative impacts for Taurus, Leo, and Capricorn. So it depends on where you are in the spectrum in your charts of how this is really going to affect you, and I guess those particular signs. What are the metaphysical meanings of the lunar eclipse? In astrology, the spiritual aspects of the moon represent our deep emotional tides. Astrologists believe an eclipse is a life-changing time to seek change and ushers in evolution. It certainly is. During a lunar eclipse, your emotions, subconscious, and patterns will be revealed when the moon is covered in the Earth's shadow. Uh-oh. Look out. Don't be around anybody you really find unsavory during this time. Might make them a little crazy. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? What to do spiritually during a lunar eclipse? Meditation, contemplation, introspection, prayers and mantras, especially for purification and protection. Stay indoors as much as possible. Boy, and I've been getting an urge to go out tonight too. Do spiritual cleansings during and after the eclipse. Do your protection rituals if you should go outdoors. Wear your protective amulets, charms, or crystals. So this is very interesting. So, full moons make people crazy on a normal day. This is beyond normal. And I'm going to repeat again for those who might have just signed on. The Schumann resonance is off the charts. The Schumann resonance, for people who do not know what that is a machine that's all those ones and zeros, and they go crazy during times. It's like a group consciousness of the world. This machine can pick up on the group consciousness. The Schumann resonance went crazy right before 9/11 and all those major catastrophes in the world and things like that. The Schumann resonance knew it. The human consciousness knew it before it even happened. That is like amazing. So right now, people are talking about that 3 days of darkness thing too. Who knows? This could be it. I don't know. It's definitely happening this year. That's what I believe. But I prepared the best I could. So, it happens. It happens. No fear is intended, no fear is needed, but preparation is. So if you're prepared the best you can, then you know you've done the best you can. So, take heed, take warning, and listen to what they tell you about staying indoors and stuff. And it's interesting that they're saying stay indoors for this moon. It's kind of creepy. All right, so let's see. A lunar eclipse, an omen? The eclipse of the sun and the moon have been described by nearly every culture. In cultures without astronomical explanation, eclipses were often attributed to supernatural causes of regarded as bad omens. Well, I'm a moon child. It's not a bad omen. What moon phase makes you emotional? Yes, certainly. Psychological effects of the lunar eclipse range from, well, we won't even go there. It can cause great anxiety, apprehension, confronted by a sudden alteration of celestial constants. So it's a lot of stuff. All right. So the blood moon, we're going to get to the blood moon. The blood moon lunar eclipse on March 14th is set to bring major shifts in career, love, health for all zodiac signs. This rare celestial event in Virgo will push individuals to reflect, adapt, and transform. Yeah, if you were like trying to be the stick in mud, not transforming, not making that move and change you were gonna, then you cannot blame the universe for what's going to happen next because you left it up to them to do. And now it's come to push and shove time. All right. While demanding introspection, well, some will experience breakthroughs. Others may face challenges demanding introspection. That's where that came in. So this is a real, like, serious moon, people. This is a serious energy. We have this total planetary lineup going on. I mean, we have major stuff going on. And anytime this major stuff lands in certain planets and certain lineups and things like that is when major things have always happened in the world. So please take heed to this. All right. Let's see. Go back. I can see you, Lisa. Were you able to hear me all that time? Because sometimes when I'm looking at other things on the computer and not on my StreamYard, I always wonder if people can still hear me. So, can you hear me? I can't believe it. Only two people. I know I wanted to do this earlier today. I'm so sorry. It was such a beautiful day. I had to go to a chiropractor because for those of you who know, I actually have had a really bad episode, 5 herniated discs at once. Yeah, go get them. Who says I don't work hard, right? So I had to go to a chiropractor today. So I missed a lot of my important stuff in the day and had to get other things done. Or I definitely wanted to get this information out there to you sooner before all this happened. So I'm really hoping some of you can catch this today. All right. So on to what this moon normally means. And then we're going to show you how to anoint the candle. For just while I'm reading this, I'm going to let you know what you need in case you need to go and grab it. Okay. So it's light a green or yellow candle and burn oil or incense of lavender or mimosa. And then we say the rhyme. So if you don't have any color candles, white is always the good go-to, especially when it's talking about full moons. We want white or the colors that it asks for. So light any candle. It's always best to use the tea lights because when you do manifesting with candles, which is what we're going to do now, you're supposed to let the candle burn all the way out. And you should never, and I mean never, go to bed with a candle burning. I have seen the weirdest things happen. I've experienced them myself. Things happen to my mother. Even having them in the proper container, things can happen. You want to be awake while that little sucker's burning, all right? So make sure you're using a tea light. No photos. They take too long to burn out because you're not supposed to blow this out when you're manifesting. But if you want to do it just for, I guess, a ritual of some sort, snuffing it out is better than blowing it out because they say blowing it out is like you're blowing the spirit away, chasing it away. And if you're, doing some manifesting or rituals with it, you want to keep that communication and respect in play. Okay. All right. So Here we do have our lavender oil. I don't know if you were able to get your lavender or start lavender incense. Again, and always a good thing is if you want, you could always be burning sage, Palo Santo. I love Nag Champa. That's kind of the temple incense. It's an all-around good incense. You don't have to burn incense at all. I'm not. I didn't have enough time to look for my lavender. So I do have my lavender oil here. I just use the Oracacia. It is a really good source for oils and very reasonably priced. Okay. Or acacia, how do they say it? All right. Oh, it smells so good. But don't forget, lavender can put you to sleep. So if you really want to relax, this is the stuff to use. You can even put a couple drops on your pillow. All right, there's already oil right on the rim here, so I'm going to use some of that where you could just drop a drop of oil under your candle. Boop, there it goes. And you're just rubbing around. That's anointing your candle with the oil. So now it's all in there. I just scrape it off the side or put some of it on your clothing. Smells good. Yeah, put some on my clothing. Sometimes using some oil straight onto the skin is not a good thing. Sometimes it's good to mix it with something else, whether it's a lotion or another carrier oil, because sometimes they can burn your skin or be strong, although lavender has many good medicinal properties. But you never know if you don't know if you're allergic or not, you know. Now we're going to be pulling a card too for this moon phase. All right, so here we have. You can screenshot this if it helps. I know when it's nighttime and I got the light on, it does that little rolly thing on the screen. I apologize for that. All right, yes, you can hear me. A full moon that occurs between February 19th and March 20th will be in Virgo. Use this moon for getting organized, having a sorting out, tidying, cleaning, separating the wheat from the chaff, reviewing what you have achieved, catching up with small jobs and matters to do with your daily routine, cleansing and detoxifying of all descriptions, healing the digestive system. Wow. Yeah, I can use all of that, right? So, also don't forget that, separating the cheat from the waif, the wheat from the chaff. Like again, cutting out certain things that have been holding you back. It could be a bad diet. It could have been some addictions you've had. It could have been people, places, things. Are you a clutter bug? Do you constantly eat the wrong things for yourself? Do you constantly surround yourself with people who just suck your energy? Or do you constantly attract the wrong people in your life? And you find out what it is in your life that you need to stop so that stops happening. Because now's the time. This moon is big. This is an eclipse and a full moon and Virgo moon. You must do what you need to do. Maybe you've just been really edgy and irritated. Try to curb that in any way you can. Just simplify life in any way that you can. All right. So now you're going to use these sections to focus on what it is you'd like to manifest. So you can manifest anything you want during a full moon, but don't forget, these are like the main keys that relate to this specific Virgo moon. Okay. It's also the blood moon. So light a green. You can screenshot this too. Light a green or yellow candle and burn oil or incense of lavender or mimosa and say, Virgo moon, crystal clear, all things in their place appear. Follow this with the specific words about the purpose and complete repeating the rhyme 3 times. So we're going to say the rhyme. We're going to light the candle. We're going to say what our manifestations are. And then we're going to repeat this 3 times. Okay. Here we go. Let's read this candle. Dear Lord of Love and Light, Mother, Father, God, I call upon my guides, guardians, and angels of the light. Man, this is really hard. What is going on? All right. I also call upon the Virgo moon. Virgo moon, crystal clear, all things in their place appear. I'm asking my guides, guardians, and angels and the Virgo moon to please assist me in clearing out my life, clearing out all the blocks, the ancestral blocks, and inheritances to my divinely given good. Remove all the blocks that have been blocking me from receiving what is rightfully mine, what I've worked for. I own it. I earned it. I deserve it, and so shall it be. Also ask that you help me to get organized. Help me to tidy out and be able to figure out what to get rid of and what to keep. What's I'm actually going to use and what I'm not. Help me to clean my space and myself so that I may be a clear vessel for doing readings and healings and receiving the proper energy into my life so that it works for me and not against me. There we go. Help me to realize everything I have achieved and let me figure out what's best going to work for me next so that I may keep the ball going. Help me to catch up on everything that needs to be caught up on so I can finally relax a little. Cleansing and detoxifying everything in my house and make it a better, clear, well-oiled machine, and along with my business as well, so that it may work very smoothly and effortlessly every day and every way. And help me to heal my body, my digestive system, and anything that is out of place that may have blocks or needs healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please help all my loved ones, family, and friends who really need it in the many areas they need it in. Please bless them with the directionals that they need. Help to guide them and show them the way when they need it, including myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So may it ever be. Amen. All right. So Virgo moon, crystal clear, all things in their place appear. Virgo moon, crystal clear, all things in their place appear. Virgo moon, crystal clear, all things in their place appear. Righto. All right. So we got that. Now we're going to do a little 3-card spread here, see what's going on. What is the energy, spirit? What's best going to help everyone on their path in life? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Lisa. Hi, everybody else that might be out there. All right, spirit. Help me pick the proper 3 cards. There's always power in 3. Help them to help everyone in their path in life that'll be watching this podcast. What do they need to know? What's best going to help them? Woo! All right, that just like jumped. Check it out. I think 3 cards. Yep. 3 cards jumped out of the deck. Whee! All right. Can't make that shit up. Let's hope they're good. All right. So let's see. Step out of your comfort zone. Come on. Zoom in. There we go. Step out of your comfort zone. The North Node. I think that is that Virgo. I'm not always familiar with the symbols, but I think that might be Virgo. That's too funny. All right. So stepping out of your comfort zone. When we got to do things or we have to rely on somebody else, we have to ask somebody for something, or we have to do something we don't want to do, like maybe shedding certain friendships or shedding our skins, or maybe stop going out places when people ask you to go because you're really trying to make a big difference in your life. It's scary. And so you're stepping out of your comfort zone to make things happen. You have to shake shit up a little bit. All right. Yes, I'm vulgar this evening. Okay, I'm feeling my oats today, everybody. All right, so the answers you need are coming. The full moon in Gemini. Well, was it? Nope. But so, when is the full moon in Gemini? Virgo's already passed, so Gemini was right before. That's all right. The answers you need are coming. So you might feel like the twins are really speaking to me right now. So I'm thinking that you may have to redo your steps again to make something happen. Duplicate. That's the word that they're giving me. You may have to duplicate something to make it happen or make it work. Oh my goodness. That's actually really right on for me. Something got really messed up with the book I was writing. I lost like 7 chapters, and I thought I had the whole 7th chapter completely done and I can't find it anywhere. So now I'm finding myself rewriting the entire book. So it's like you may have to do something again. Maybe you have to repurify the ground and reset the energy for things to work. I'm telling you, you're going to get a lot of that in this book I'm writing. It really explains a lot of stuff. There is prayers in there to deflect negative energy and stuff from all over the world. This is going to be a really awesome book. I can't ever wait myself for it to be done. All right. So the next one, take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe. Disseminating moon. Not sure what that means. All right. Take time to breathe out. So a lot of times, like with my back thing, they're like, if you don't breathe right in through your nose and out through your mouth, you're going to pass out. Plus I'm going, it hurt. So, so take time to breathe. Sometimes that helps you to refocus and reground, reshift. So really, sometimes people cannot believe it's as simple as taking a deep breath that actually really physically, emotionally can help you to reset. So when things are getting a little rough or you're nervous about making that step in the right direction that you need to make that choice to maybe get that person out of your life, or to maybe you're going for this job, or you have to talk to somebody and you're scared to death to talk to them about this situation, whatever it may be, sit for a moment, go, you know what? You got this. It's got to be done. Sooner you do it, the sooner it's over with. Take a nice deep breath and then proceed. So that's awesome. So the answers you need are coming. I'm just meditating on this. All right, Spirit, is there anything that you can give me that people really need to know about the energy that's being brought in with this full moon and lunar eclipse? It's weird. All right. I got that. A lot of people are going to be a little loopy, but there's some people are going to be like eccentrically happy too. And so they're going to be like, wow, like, you know how people get really silly? It almost feels like a silly energy that's coming in, because I don't think they know how to handle the energy they feel. That gets a little anchored in with this full moon. There's a lot of concern with this full moon. I'm getting the topsy-turvy, the giddy, the weird and wonky kind of energy. And that is through the rest of this month of March. Things don't start to stabilize and people start to refocus on their path until like April. So let's see, what else am I getting here? And they keep saying, making sure you're taking time to smell the flowers. Of course, there's not really any out there right now, but there probably will be really soon. With this warm snap we got, I'm really surprised I didn't see any crocuses out there yet, or, any kind of Easter flowers. Let's see. Yellow. They're saying, yeah, yellow is a theme right now. That's really taking care of your solar plexus, being really connected with your gut energy. Your gut is going to show you which way to go. Don't use your head or your heart, because it's going to mislead you and trip you up. You really need to follow your gut. Like, oh, what does your gut tell me? Like, this is, we got a lot of stomach energy with this moon too. They were saying that's one of the health focuses. So following your gut. Oh, people really need to do like a chakra cleansing and a clearing, because you're going to find out that your gut, your solar plexus, is going to be getting clogged up really often and quickly, because there is so much going on that you're forced to assimilate quickly, that you're going to need to keep yourself as balanced as possible and as cleansed as possible, like a well-oiled machine, because it's going to be like to get up and go. You may be called at a moment's notice to act on something. So that's the energy I have. And it's interesting because I'm talking really fast with a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy coming in with this moon. I don't normally sleep during full moons because, I'm a Cancer. I'm a moon child. Right smack in the middle, July 1st. So very interesting. So anybody have any questions on this that I can answer for you? I'm going to pull one little card here. This is like a card for the day. So I'm going to, they're showing me March 13th and 14th right now, because I forgot to cover the important part. That March 13th, no, well, tonight basically, but it's really tomorrow morning, 1:30 Eastern time. So Wisconsin time would be 12:30. That's when the full moon is going to start eclipsing. So it's going to be over a matter of an hour to 2 hours. But I think we might be getting storms tonight. It might be cloudy. We may not see it. And we always miss these darn special events. And it's really ticking me off. I'm always missing the aurora borealis too. So anyway, it's going to be happening right in between 13 and 14. So they want me to pull one of these for the 13th and one of these for the 14th. So obviously the energy may be different as it's entering in and as the full moon becomes full and the eclipse is complete. So let's see what we got here. All right, Spirit, come on for the 13th, March 13th. Surrender. Oh, that's a good one. All right, so surrendering today, tonight, release. You need to release all that no longer serves you. You even speak to your guides, guardians, and angels like, I surrender what no longer serves my higher good and purpose. Please help me to remove this from my life. Show me what to do. Please help guide me. But it's your job to pay attention to the signs. Okay, so surrender for the 13th. All right, what do we have for the 14th? Come on, 14th. Patience. All right, so the changes that you're waiting for to come to be are happening, but you want them to happen the right way in the proper timing and given the right amount of energy so they come to full fruition. So be patient. Be patient with yourself as you're going through these changes. Try to hold and keep your balance. Wear some kyanite or selenite or something. Grounding, black tourmaline, smoky quartz, onyx. Try working with that too. That might actually help with some of the patience that you need to get through these changes. And like I said, people's emotions and personalities are just going to be all over the place for the rest of this month. So they're like, boy, the one person was real fun to deal with yesterday. They were all giddy and silly. I swore they were high or something. So and then the next mom's like, oh my God, they're a bear. Don't go in there. So, it's going to be really weird. But hold on to your hats. Things are changing. Don't forget the Schumann resonance. You can always look that up. Schumann resonance. You can get that on your computer or an app or something somewhere so you can keep an eye on that and you'll be more apt to know when emotional shifts are going to be big. Okay, so hopefully that helped everybody this evening. And happy total lunar eclipse and full moon. Happy manifesting. And for those of you who like to watch my show, we do weekly forecast every Sunday, 10 a.m. Central Time. So if you're one of them, please join us. It's already up, so you can hit the notification bell so you'll be sure not to forget and you won't miss it. So please like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell, especially if you like what you're hearing tonight. You want to hear some more, you want to be a part of our channel. We do have memberships, but I talk more about that on my Sunday podcast, 10 a.m. Central Time on this channel. Hope to see you there and manifest and hold on to your hat and keep yourself as balanced as possible. Namaste. You're welcome.